It's time for your motherfucking neighborhood Jesus Shades. You're watching Shades Wade.
What's good, guys? So I just set up a kind of a new GoPro setup. I usually have my GoPro mount on the dashboard, but it just makes so much noise. I figured I'll use my suction cup on the windshield and see if that helps with the noise some. Probably not all the way, but might help a little bit. So we got a couple updates. We're still tracking the backup fuse thing. I'm pretty positive it has something to do with these side mirrors not being plugged in. That's really what makes sense to me, because it didn't start happening until we unplugged them, because obviously we got the mirrors off my silver car painted because they're in better condition. But that's the only thing. I mean, the wideband never blows a fuse. That's the thing. Just using a mini ADA circuit, two 10 amp fuses, one for the alternator and one for the wideband. So I don't know why the hell it would be blowing fuses. So a little show and tell. My mom's let me borrow her camera. She let me borrow for the car show, but she hasn't asked back for it yet. I haven't seen her. So we've got a nice little Nikon Coolpix B500. I just found it funny that she got red, because you know all the shit in here is red. But yeah, it's got a nice little, you know, tiltable LCD screen. You can put it up, you can put it kind of like that. Pretty badass. This thing actually is a really nice camera, spec wise, and you know it does quite a bit. But fucking yeah, for a camera that's like under $250, it takes really nice pictures. The pictures on my last video, those pictures of my car, I took it with that, and it was just on auto settings. So I'm sure there's a way to tinker with it and make it look a lot better or whatever, but for just using the auto settings, I thought they came out great. They definitely look better than my cell phone or GoPro pictures. So yeah, but today's mission, one, is to get a cup of coffee. I gotta fuck with the car, because I'm not positive if my idle is acting up. I have an exhaust leak. It's not so bad that I get that System 2 lean code, but the car definitely feels like it's having like little bugs and little like spots of like, it feels weird. It definitely feels like a variable, especially on low idles. I mean, driving mid-throttle, full throttle, it feels great, but yeah, that's not necessarily like the only time you drive the car, you know what I mean? bumpers, the fucking lips, the fucking fenders, the fucking everything. Motor, trans, wheels. We had the original Bridgestone RE01 tires. Like, nobody can say they had the original Bridgestones on their car. Obviously, I traded them out for some Toyo R888Rs, but I can't believe that shit, man. I'm not gonna let it get me down, but it's like confusing, you know? It'd be one thing if one thing, like, let's say you're in a relationship or something like that, and your girlfriend breaks up with you. Well, let's say, like, she breaks up with you because you're an asshole, and then she's like, you're an asshole, you cheated on me. It's like, okay, I understand that, because I fucked up, right? But let's say, on the contrary, she just breaks up with you for absolutely no reason. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna date this other guy that's pretty much not like you at all, but, you know, whatever. It's like, doesn't make sense. It's like, well, what's your reasoning? Oh, well, I'm just tired of you. That's it. That's like more confusing than like you fucking up. Just like somebody just like, yeah, this ain't working out. Cause that judge, man, I understand they had a lot of cars to judge, right? I totally do. Thousands of cars, and they probably had like, I don't know, 10 judges or something like that. It's 100 cars a judge. Or no, yeah, 100 cars a judge. They had to 10 judges would have had to judge 100 cars. When you really think about it that way, that's really not that bad. I don't know how many judges they actually had. I would say 10 or less, but 100 a judge, 2 days. That should be more than enough time to make an accurate decision, but no. My engine light's on. Let's see what this shit says. Alright, we got the blue driver plugged in. Let's see. It's gonna be like system too lean, bro. Drinking too much of that surf shit. That used to happen all the time. All the fucking time. Because I don't have EVAP hooked up. It's just the EVAP unit under the car running to a hose that's barely, I mean, it's in my engine bay somewhere, but it's like just a hose. It's not hooked up to the intake or anything, so that's why it likes to freak out sometimes. But hey, at least it's not system too lean, because that shit ain't came on since I put 2 Cometic Mega gaskets, you know, that sheet of material I can use. I traced out the gasket that was burned up, because it's a weird shape, man. It's not like, it's hard to describe. It's not like elongated like an eye. It's like fucking steeper. It's like a more steep. Looks like a squished eye, as opposed to like a normal eye. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. I don't know what the shapes are, if there's a technical name for the shapes, but it's, you know, it's kind of hard to track down. I thought I had it on the Vibrant site, because they had a picture of how it exactly looked. 2 1/4 60 mil gasket. I ordered it, and they gave me the other fucking shape. And I've emailed them, like, dude, I can't use this. I mean, technically I am using it, but it's not the right shape. And they haven't got back to me, so probably gonna, like, call them up, you know, Monday and be like, hey, idiots, give me what I need. I'll only be here twice today, because I took a nap, so it's like waking up twice, you know? etc., etc. Spring cleaning. I need to clean up the garage, man. The garage is just getting somewhat unbearable. Like that ass. Alrighty, so I'm gonna throw you guys on a tripod and we're gonna show you before and after results. You already saw the camera, you've talked about the fuses, talked about the exhaust leaks, so yeah, I guess we'll move to a little time lapse of cleaning this garage up because it's getting unbearable. Alright, so we're out here in the garage. If you look at this area here, just shit for miles. Just me kind of being negligent for the past, I don't know, a few months. There's all kinds of shit right here. I'm still leaking wiper fluid, so I gotta fucking put in a stud or a rivet or something through that bitch, but I guess this place ain't gonna clean itself, so let's get to it.
Quick, vulture shark, fuck yourself.
You need to vibrate higher.
Never seen without 100, she's a satanic priestess. Anarchy on night street, flag flying faceless, see fetus. Growing a down low and rapping Orion's belt. Atlantis, ancient vagina, getting dusty on the shelf. Into the pigs, don't get it. No hands, I'm shattering jaws. Double nipples on the dime. Fuck glam, collect my wrongs. Culture shark, future shark. Fuck yourself, choke yourself. What you gonna be when you're grown, young blood? Gonna be a helpless throne. Won't ever have to think, no, you have to be linked directly to your cell phone. The virus is alive, I can see it in your eyes. The infection is full blown. Career killing, double-decker packed with suicidal brides. Forearm fear and a filthy dream about splitting your bitch's thighs. Enters through unknowing eyes, touch the keys, it's in your mind. Can't delete it and soon you'll find how bad you need it all the time. Quick, vulture shark, fuck yourself, Quick, vulture shark, fuck yourself.
You need to vibrate higher.
Quick, vulture shark, fuck yourself. Quick, vulture shark, fuck yourself.
You need to vibrate higher.
Shiva slashing through your flat screen, there's nowhere for you to hide. Strangled by anaconda, thumb to the soundtrack of world genocide. My Thoughts turned off since silver spoons, vampire on the rise. Bucket shop with a couple branch, platoon in the zone and on the grind. Dead matter disposing from the mountains without peaks. Catch and release, time release force capsules swallowed away the savage beast. Keep them or get left behind. Culture shock, fuck yourself, choke yourself. Gotta get them out of here now. Infected exo with hide. You get it? You're pathetic. Quarantine the virus, God block. Culture shock, fuck yourself, choke yourself. Culture shock, fuck yourself, choke yourself.
You need to vibrate higher.
Culture shock, fuck yourself, choke yourself. Culture shock, fuck yourself, choke yourself.
You need to vibrate higher so you can capture the opening of the portal that connects this earth of 3D to one earth of 4D or 5D. Going to the